Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. I just wanted to release the second part of a critical update for Bitcoin. Now, the first one I did expect this one to be the descending broadening wedge, which has to be decided today. I'm not saying that this is still in play. Look, it's picking up, it's pulling back up, and it's trying to go inside the back to the descending broadening wedge. But the thing that I wanted to talk about is about Black Swan event. And before that, if you guys are really interested in signals, guys, you can join the Discord. The link is in the description of this video. Now, going back to the Black Swan event, and the reason why I still think that there's nothing to panic about, and the stupid idea is now to sell in a loss. Now that it's already dropped, why do you want to sell it anymore? Okay, it's like you have nothing to lose anymore. Why do you want to sell it again out of frustration? Now the thing is, you have to keep a cool, calm brain even in such situations. Why? Now, first things first, I'm gonna tell you there's something we call Black Swan, and this is an event that you cannot even blame a trader or a technical analyst. And this is the time when a trader and a technical analyst is always going to be defeated. Yes, why? I'm gonna show you the definition here. A black swan is an unpredictable event that is beyond what is normally expected of a situation and has potentially severe consequences. Black swan events are characterized by their extreme rarity, severe impact, and the widespread insistence they were obvious in hindsight. Now, let's go to the BLX, and I want to show you, as a matter of fact, we don't need the BLX. I'm just going to go into the 2020 chart right there on the daily, and I'm just going to bring the chart right to the side right there. And do you see, back in 2020 on March, we had this corona dump. Do you see that? This was your huge corona dump. And as a matter of fact, the thing that I can tell you is, consider that this thing never really happened, and Bitcoin was always meant to continue like this, and this was the black swan. This was something that was not expected. This was never in the play. This instead was your uptrend. Just like right now, I used to tell you guys that you can ignore the fact that this is something that ever really happened. Yes, because that's something that you never expected, and they recover with a V-shaped recovery once again, and then they're going to continue towards the upside. So why do I say this? Why do I say this? You guys might be thinking, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, because this has happened many times in the market, and this is known as just black swan events. It's out of your control, and it goes down, and look, the recovery, hence the recovery, and then we pull towards the upside. Now, I did make a very bold statement on the Discord as well, that if Bitcoin ever goes below 42,000, I'm just gonna quit YouTube, guys. And as a matter of fact, if Bitcoin just goes to 10K, because people are now fearing that, oh no, we're going to $10,000, we've lost everything, then I'm gonna quit cryptocurrency and trading as a whole, and I'm gonna say, guys, trading doesn't work and it's fake. But at the moment, this is something that I don't think anyone should be afraid of. Yes, it is look, if you zoom in there, that's really scary. But by the end of the day, we are making a higher low, and if we start to close above 47,000, we're making another higher low. Now, before I end up this video, I'm gonna tell you that we are still on a technical target of $100,000. Now, this is not my own claim. This is not, I never really do things based on emotions and based on my guts feeling, guys. I use logic only. And the reason why I'm telling you 100,000, I'm going to treat this, previous top right there to the bottom, which happened, the 50% and the Wyckoff distribution that happened. And I'm going to show you this one from the top here to the bottom, all the way down to the bottom right there. I've been saying this in the Discords as well, that as long as you're above $47,000, that's when you're still on a technical target to 100,000, because you are above the golden ratio. Look, put a tick there, and you are on a journey to go to 100,000. Simple as that. Very simple. And now that you're finding support at the 0.618, that's amazing. The bear market scenario for me, guys, is when you're going to lose $29,000. I'm going to cash out every single thing that I have in my bag, and I'm gonna say that, whoa, Bitcoin is done, everything has lost, and the technical analysis is crap, it's bullshit, and we're never gonna go anyway towards the 100k. I do even believe it's gonna go to 200k even until now, and I do stick by the decisions here. I do stick with the setup. The setup is what is telling me. I'm not telling it based on my own emotions, it's because I've invested in it. The day the bear market is gonna start, I'm the first one who's gonna be screaming, hey, it's bearish, it's bearish. I'm gonna be the first one saying it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down. Okay, I don't take sides. I just like to take the side of what is on the charts as well. So at the moment, to me, man, the correction is over. That was the last, and it was a very huge. How much did we dump, by the way, from the top here to the bottom? That was like 37%. Now, before I even close this one, this an interesting thing that I want to talk about on the BLX as well. So BLX gives you the data for Bitcoin in the past few years, and I'm gonna walk you through the history as well. What used to happen in November? Yeah, during a bull market. Sorry for that. So I'm gonna go into 2013 bull market when we had that euphoria level of the top here, and I'm gonna show you what happened back in 2013 right there. I'm just trying to zoom right here, and you can already see, guys, that this one, even in November 2013, we had a drop back in nearly November right there, 8th of November. We dropped down by 24% and people were selling. After 3 to 4 days, we picked back up and we continued towards the upside. Now that's the first thing. The second thing that I want to talk about is the 2017 market as well, and I'm going to show you the 2017 and when we dropped during the 2017 of November. Look at this drop, nearly November 16, that's 16, sorry, I'm looking for November 2017. There was September dump right there, and then we have this November correction. Look at that one, huge 30% correction. What did we do later? Went back up, and look how much we went. I'm going to show you the percentage increase after we went towards the downside. From here to there, that went 230%. So December is full of surprises, guys, and the black swan is going to be there. And I do believe we might even see 90,000 by December. We might, unless we do not start to go to the 29,000. That's going to be very, very bad. One last thing as well. Now, if I dive into the weekly time frame, there is this level of support that is being respected for this drop as well. I'm going to show you where we find support on the moving average. On the weekly, I'm going to turn on the 55 EMA and look at this 55 EMA. It has never, in any bull market, man, any bull run, we never ever lost the 55 on the weekly. Look. That's the positive sign about it. Now, this was the black swan event again, and I told you could ignore this one as a whole because this was what was above. It was above the 55, and we're still above the 55. Even when we dropped here, we were still above the 55, and we stayed above the 55. And the day you're going to close below the 55, that's the end of the bull market, by the way, for me. That's the reversal. I mean, at the moment you are up in an uptrend, but then when you lose this line, you're gonna create the downtrend and you're gonna go even more down. So stick to the setup, stick to the technicals. It is still we're still bullish, man. We're still bullish. It doesn't matter just that we dropped to $47,000. I'm gonna flip bearish, and then you know when to flip bearish now. So I hope this video reaches you in time and understand this one, so no need to panic sell or anything, and I'm gonna see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.